Welcome to The Explainer. So here's a thought. Your employees are already using AI to get their work done. But, and this is the kicker, you probably have no idea which tools they're using or what company data they're sharing. Today, we're going to drag this shadow AI into the light and give you a real playbook to manage it.
Okay, let's just jump right in with a number that's, well, it's pretty staggering. A recent Microsoft study found that a full 75% of knowledge workers are now using AI on the job. So this isn't a question of if AI is in your business, it's a dead certainty that it's already there.
And here's where it gets really interesting. The vast majority of them, 78%, are doing it with tools they've found themselves. They're going out and bringing their own AI to work, all because they just want to be more productive.
So what does that mean? It means there's this huge blind spot for your security, your compliance, your IT teams, and this whole phenomenon, this AI usage that's happening with zero official approval or oversight, that's what we call shadow AI.
All right, so let's drag this thing out into the open, shall we? What exactly is shadow AI, and why is it so different from the stuff we've dealt with before?
You know, the easiest way to picture this, imagine every single one of your employees has a super smart, super fast intern. An intern they can hand any confidential memo, any customer list, or any bit of secret code to without a second thought. And this is why shadow AI is a completely different animal compared to, say, the shadow IT we were all worried about 10 years ago. Back then, it was about unapproved apps like Dropbox. The risk was file storage. But shadow AI, we're talking about apps that don't just store files, they think, they create. And crucially, they learn from every single piece of data you feed them. The stakes? Yeah, they're way, way higher.
So what are the stakes here? I mean, how risky is this, really? Because we're not just talking about a policy headache. This is a ticking time bomb.
And this quote, this really hits the nail on the head. Someone on your team, just trying to do their job better and faster, could accidentally trigger your company's next massive data breach. And that could put you in the headlines for all the wrong reasons.
Okay, so when we talk about risk, it really boils down to four main things you need to worry about. First, and honestly, this one's a shocker, data leakage. Get this, a whopping 77% of employees admit to pasting company data right into public AI tools. Second, you've got intellectual property loss, your secret sauce, your code. Poof. Third, massive compliance violations, breaking privacy laws like GDPR without even knowing it. And finally, you have to worry about inaccurate outputs, making huge business decisions based on AI hallucinations, which, yeah, can seriously wreck your reputation.
And hey, don't think for a second this is just theory. This is real. It happened at Samsung. Their engineers pasted sensitive source code and private meeting notes directly into ChatGPT. The company had to scramble and temporarily ban these tools. It just shows how fast good intentions can become a giant data leak.
And the legal side of things? Wow, it's a total minefield, and it's global. You've got complex rules like GDPR in Europe and all these other strict data laws around the world. One employee using one unvetted AI tool could easily put your entire company in violation, and you could be looking at some truly enormous fines. Okay. The problem is clear. It's big, it's scary. So what do you actually do about it? Well, the good news is you're not on your own here. There's actually a pretty clear 5-step plan to get you from this hidden chaos to a place of control. Think of this framework as your roadmap out of the mess. It all starts with step 1, discovery. You got to figure out what's even happening. Then you move on to evaluating the risks to see what's most dangerous. From there, you build a solid governance framework, get your users migrated over to safe tools, and then you just keep an eye on things. It's a process that turns a scary hidden risk into a real strategic asset.
All right, so let's dig into step 1, discovery. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? You can't manage what you can't even see. The best way to do this is a 3-pronged attack. Use anonymous surveys and make it about productivity, not punishment, so people feel safe. Then get your IT team to do some network analysis. And finally, just talk to people. Ask team leads what's going on and why they need these tools.
Okay, so once you have a good idea of what's going on, you're ready to start building your governance framework. Remember, that was step 3 back on our roadmap. And right at the heart of that framework is the single most important document you will create, the AI Acceptable Use Policy, or the AUP. And I really want you to think about this AUP not as a big red stop sign. It's not about blocking innovation, it's the rules of the road. It's the traffic lights and the speed limits that make sure everyone can get where they're going fast, but, safely, without a massive pileup. So what makes a good AUP? Well, it's got to have 4 key parts. First,
What's okay and what's not okay? You need a clear list. Second, what kind of data can you use? Public? Confidential? You have to define it. Third, and this is huge, you must require a human to fact-check everything the AI spits out. And fourth, you have to be crystal clear about the consequences if someone breaks the rules. If it doesn't have teeth, it's just a piece of paper.
But you know what? You can have the best plan, the best policy in the world, and none of it will work without a fundamental shift in how you think about this. And this might just be the most important part of the whole thing.
At the end of the day, it comes down to a choice. You can be a gatekeeper, trying to block everything. But let me tell you, that is a losing battle. It just pushes everything further underground where you can't see it. Or you can provide guardrails. You can guide people toward using AI safely and effectively. You bring it out of the shadows and into the light.
So how do you build these guardrails? It's all about enabling your team, not policing them. Number one, give them safe, company-approved tools that are actually good, maybe even better than the free stuff online. 2, educate them. Explain why the rules exist. And 3, listen to them. If the official tools aren't cutting it, they'll go find something else. And finally, and this is key, make the safe way the easy way. If compliance is a pain, you've already lost.
Look, at the end of the day, this is not about stopping AI. That ship has sailed. This is about harnessing it. Your team is already using it. The only question left is all that power working for you, or is it silently working against you? That choice, well, that's up to you.